Hello, greetings. I was going to do a live stream, but this is going to be short, so why bother? So, yeah, stress in my car today. I think I'd rather start walking from now on. Actually, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to walk to work. I don't live that far from it, so it'd be like 30 minutes, something like that. So, I feel like it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of dealing with it. So I had in my car, I have AAA. So I have AAA with my work and my own AAA because the AAA for work only goes for 5 miles. So, either way, I had it towed to one place. They said they can't fix it today. And they're not going to give me any guarantees. I don't know who these people are. It's Tires Plus. It's like, yeah, screw it. So I was like, waited 2 hours to hear they can't do anything. Luckily, I didn't get charged for it. So I got towed again to a mechanic that I'm aware of, that I know, let's put it that way. And what a pain in the neck. So my energies are, I think there's some astral stuff going on too. That's why I'm so worn out. I was like, why am I tired? I was tired yesterday too. And that's before this thing happened. So anyway, there might be some scuffling going on there too, because all I want to do is sleep, which is fine. I need it anyway, so I've been taking it easy. But yeah, it's kind of what happened. The deal is my battery is in the trunk, which is stupid. But I don't know if the part of the previous owner put it there. I don't know how that works exactly. So they just modified it. I didn't know I was going to get into all this. I'm driving around in Scooby-Doo's mobile, automobile, it seems. So the cable that goes from the front to the back, there's a kind of a short somewhere. And that's what's causing it, from what I'm gathering. So it shorted out. Luckily, I shorted out when I got home, which is, at least it's shorted out here. It could be a lot worse, but still, it could be a lot worse, but so my energies are drained. So we're going to do a quick channeling, and I'll be out of here and rejuvenate. That's my plan. So I don't want to go into those details, but might as well. I brought it up yesterday. Soap opera. This is ivantoler.com. If you're new to all this, we have private sessions. Tomorrow I closed off. Tuesday is a little bit open. Wednesday is open. Thursday is sort of open. And you have a Google Hangout, Skype, Zoom, and channelings by phone. I also have submit a question. I'm catching up on this ever, so yeah, just give me some time. Just doing what we can here as quickly as possible. Also, we have Spirit Social. Submit one question, healing, past life regression. Message from Yeshua, 5-minute healing channel consulting. One question from a day, chakra healing from a day, soul painting from Steffi, and angelic reiki from Miguel. So, and the same services that are on this page too. It's just if one shopping cart doesn't work, you have another one. And also, there's nothing wrong with this site. It's not getting any. I had a message that someone had a difficulty with it, but far as I know, everything's fine. So you might want to look at your browser. Firefox might not. Firefox is kind of strange on everything. Oh yeah, we also have iPhone and Google Phone. And I was going to upload more audios to SoundCloud, but of course I forgot. So I would recommend anything but Firefox. Firefox is getting weird. I think they're trying to fix it now, but sometimes it flags stuff for no reason. So sometimes I don't know what's going on. So, all right, so I'll do a quick connection. Connected slightly to the High Council of the Pleiadians, Pleiadian High Council. And we'll see what kind of messages we have from them. Not something I usually connect to. There's all kinds of council. I can't keep track of them all. I'm going to lose my mind. But it's anything to help us in the ascension process. So, all right, blessings, much love. Okay, I think I have kind of an idea what this is about. So, sort of. All right, here we go. Blessings. Greetings to you. Yes, we are the High Council of the Pleiadians. Pleiadian High Council. Our message to your society. There's much archon interference going on your planet. As for radio waves, radio frequencies, that have caused much disarray on your planet as for thinking clearly. You cannot most likely hear this sound barrier that's going on, but it's there to close your chakras, close your mental state. It is to keep you away from the third, fifth, and fourth dimensional energies. Basically, how this works is that some beings, as a ship flies by, they don't want you to see. They put out frequencies so you will look the other way. They won't notice what's going on, because usually these are major shifts, and the archons are known for this. So they only do in certain areas to give an understanding of what's going on. But also understand much of your archon vibrations are becoming less and less on their planet. And to a certain degree, as many are losing their ability to concentrate and manipulate humanity, as many of you wish not to. You're connected to more positive timelines where they have no power. And this will continue to do so. Of course, think of this. It's like a swarm of bees here. They're everywhere. Yes, they do fly, and some of them have been seen in some of your movies, the flying ones. They look like insects, but they're not. They're actually archons. They do use the insect face, but there's archon vibrations. As another thing of showing you that they're testing out humanity to see what they are showing themselves, but not writing their name on themselves either. They're making themselves known ever so slightly to the masses to prepare humanity for seeing them in the 3D environment when the time is right. As many of you will go back into history and see, wait a minute, I saw that somewhere. As you begin to see them in your environment. As for when this will happen, as for seeing your third entity, that is up to you. But realize this will happen eventually, if not your generation, the generations to come. And many of you are bringing assistance to this knowledge as for reference. And yes, there's Illuminati energies that are there to back up, block your energies, but that will be finding its end game also. I mean, that will not be as strong as it used to be. Their power over here is slowly weakening, but not as some might think. It's not a powerful weakening. It is a new direction for them too. Because many of you are not actually going to them and throwing them out, just saying, can you be a little bit nicer to the world, please? You're not out to throw them out, because we're still warning from them. Why throw out your teachers? There are positive and negative teachers. Why throw them? They're a part of your society. Even if some of you have problems getting along with them, they're still part of your society. So yes, many of the elite energies are very surprised by some of you, how you operate with them too. That you're not out using your ego out to search and destroy. Many of you are not doing it. Some do, and they lose. Those of you that know this already, just go there with kindness and just to share your light and ask for an ending to all this manipulation. And you've been doing this for some time, and of course you will feel this vibration ever so in your society. You are making a big deal here. You are changing things. Just give it time. Yes, your holidays are just consumed with material possessions. As you're human, think that's the normal human, not to connect to myself, but connect to objects around me instead. As humanity will eventually realize that is not the right programming for it, as you've been hoaxed on many occasions. But right now, consumerism is seen as your God, and as a false God. Eventually, you will see the true light of all of this. But it will take, yes, it will take time for humanity to fully let go, because their prized possessions is what made them who they are. As many of them go through the hell that they do to have a wealth of income so they can buy the things that they could not do in their early years. So realize also you are going to a unification vibration where you will not need money. You're going to that direction. But at this time, it does take money. It takes time to change that money frequency to more energy and understand the energy vibrations where you no longer need this money function to rule your planet. It takes time. Yes, that was an incorrection that came through. earlier, but it takes time to bring out a clearing here. As you are going into a new environment, you are still adapting. A fast adaptation will throw most of you out of alignment. So if it happens quickly, so many of you are very impatient, but you are learning patience through this because you've been in this world for this long with this low vibration. To just turn it up quickly will cause not a good chain reaction. Many of you are having difficulty disconnecting that vibration already. You are slowly turning yourself up. And I will continue to do so as much healing needs to be done. There's much layers to be looked into, but the gradual process is much good. Realize you're building the future generations at this time. Even the generation that you're currently in has, yes, looks the other way, which is quite humorous to many of us. But we encounter much on your planet, much rejection, but that is for you all to not necessarily get used to, but understand the vibration, not let it bother you. As many are just finding steps within themselves of where to go. Right now, many are lost at this time. Where to go? Oh, materialism. That is seen normal on your planet. And also have a job degree, some kind of degree in job status. But yet, some go into miserable valleys of debt to get to that status of social status that is high in some ways, but also very torturous along with it, isn't it? Wouldn't it be nice to have education that is free? That we all can go, and we see many of you involved with this. Yes, you might get bored of one subject, you go to another subject, and then learn what you feel like you need to learn there. The learning process of your society has been conditioned to money to keep you from knowledge. You connect to the knowledge that you want to connect with will help raise your vibration also. But yes, the school systems are been built to cage humanity and to put a dollar sign around that too. You're going to school to make money so you can survive. And that is the most backwards way to look on a planet. The burden to put on a world like this makes no sense yet. Many are following it quite easily. They see there's no other way. And that's true in some respects, but there's also other ways. And you are discovering that and will break down this Earth society little by little, where your soul systems will eventually vanish and become more abundance of knowledge. And knowledge will be your school. There'll be your food also. The knowledge will just fulfill you so much you will no longer need to eat food because your vibration will be at a high density level that's more than it's ever been before. Knowledge is power, yes, within, but of course it's all on how you use that power. So we see many generations over time to unlock the prisons that humanity puts itself in. So it's all on how you look at things, of course. And many of you are unchaining yourself little by little, but finding difficulties in this third dimension to think clear. But realize also you'll find ways, if you wish to connect to the fourth and fifth dimensions, you will do so. Many of you have missions in the third dimension environment, but very much know so the fourth and fifth are very close to you. And if you can't always connect to it, you know it's there. The idea is just to follow your heart and know thyself, or love thyself, but the more love you have for yourself, the more you will find yourself. This is all we have for your society at this time that we are feel as if that is needed to be heard at this time. The idea is to relax, be yourself, enjoy the energies that are you. And yes, you are building a better world every day. Blessings to you. All right. Everyone take care.